Welcome back to the Winner Circle University, man. Today we're going to be talking about how successful people think. Okay. All right. So hear me out. So a lot of people wants to know how successful people think, and the way how successful people think. I can't speak right now, but the way how successful people think is that we don't think that everything has a price tag. I know it sounds crazy, but let me explain. Okay. So, say for instance, not even say for instance, there's two things that successful people spend on a lot, right? Assets and liability. Okay. So they only spend on assets and not liability. Okay. Now poor people spends on liability and not assets. I'm gonna explain it to you. So a successful person would think that, hey, I need some things to get me to where I'm trying to go. Actually, I'm gonna explain it this way. So I was watching a video and I don't know who said it, but someone said this. I watched it last night. They were like, oh yeah, somebody said Alex Ramosi said it the best. So they said this, right? To making my first $1,000, I'm going to lose $100, right? To making my first $10,000, I'm going to lose my first $1,000, right? And to making my first $100,000, I'm going to lose my first $10,000. To make my first $1,000,000, which I'm not there yet, but I'm willing to lose 100,000. To make me $10 million, I'm willing to lose $1 million, even though I'm not there yet. What does that mean? Success people. Can I speak? Fuck. What does that mean? Success people. Success. Fuck. Successful people think that everything is either an asset or a liability, right? And either it's going to cost you and you get nothing in return, or it's going to cost you and you get more than what it costs. That's an asset. An asset is something you pay for and it pays you in return. ROI, return on investment. Basically, a haircut. A haircut is an asset because why? It makes me look sharp and more presentable. This glasses was an asset. Why? Because I need to see and it makes me look spliffy. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that goes, it's like you spend on assets and not liability and buy more things that's gonna have money for you in the future. As instance, this watch, you know, plain gold, plain Jane, whatever you want to call it. So now, if I would go and add this to my company now, this watch right here would have me an asset to at least $1,000 to $2,000, right? So that make my company worth more. Now, if I would sell it, it would make my company worth less, which is basically a personal brand or whatever you want to call it, right? So basically, either you're going to spend on something that's going to make you more money or you're going to spend on something that's going to take away money from you, right? So, successful people think everything is a residual income. You have to get back something. It has to be, what's the word I like to use? But basically, to think as a successful person, you have to make sure your money is going into the right place. So, join the Winner Circle University and go to the template. I think it's either a template or in the ebook section. There is a thing called the 50/30/20% rule, right? In that book slash template, I don't know which one it is, I forgot. But in that template, you basically have how the successful people stay successful because all the money is going into the right places. Okay, so you want to get that, join the Winner Circle University so you don't have to pay extra. But with that being said, man, start thinking like a successful person and stop thinking with a poor mindset, because a poor mindset is going to keep you poor, and a successful mindset is going to help you elevate to where you're trying to get to. So with that being said, thank y'all boys for watching. Thank y'all for the love and the support and everything y'all boys do. I'll catch y'all boys on the flip side. Peace.